Welcome back. Today is day number 2 of the Holland America 2025 Grand Voyage around the world. Let's get today started. Alright, so for our sea day, we've got a bunch of activities to choose from. To be honest with you, I think we are looking at taking it as a nice chill day. We did pre-purchase the Hydro Pool Thermo Suite Spa. That is a standard for us when we sail Holland. It is just beautiful. It's nice and relaxing. And after a bunch of moving, we could really rest our achy bones in the hydro pool. That would be great. I think tonight we're probably going to head up maybe Rolling Stone or Billboard. But tonight is also the big Minnesota Vikings Detroit Lions football game. We're big football fans, so they are going to show those tonight. She is redoing the Grand World Voyage preview. We saw that last night. It was very, very good. Holland does like to give the port talks. They are not selling talks. They are not meant to tell you where to buy things at the port. This is actually the cruise and travel director who gives it, and she's just giving an informative look at the port, so then that way you know what to do, or if you would like to use short excursions to help you plan something. They're very popular. It is a gorgeous day at sea today. It's like 11:30. Not very busy on the pool deck, believe it or not. I do have the roof kind of closed because it's kind of chillier out, but so far we have had a pretty chill morning. Got up, had some breakfast, went to the hydro pool, but now we're gonna get some lunch. Alright, just finished lunch. Welcome back. We're in the elevator again. It's a beautiful elevator. I don't know why I keep filming in it today, but lunch was good. Lunch was really good. They had a really killer shrimp salad that was delicious. Absolutely delicious. So we'll keep going and see what there's to get into today. Some of the information booklets that we got when we arrived in the cabin are going to be these. Our guide to the Grand Voyage. So this book kind of breaks down what to wear. Holland does have a dress code for their dining room. We've already talked about that. Some of the different activities. Holland always has like a how to do book, but this one's kind of neat. It talks about the theme nights, the bar dances, the derby nights, some things about culinary. So that was really, really neat. So they placed this book. We prepaid for the hydro pool, so this is our, so we were given confirmation that we had prepaid for the hydro pool. This is something that we saw on our Marquesas, Hawaii, our 35-night one. They don't do this for every cruise, but I think they do it for the longer ones where the entertainment is so long. It's a whole like month calendar. This is actually 2 weeks of every entertainment event that's taking place, down to when the band is playing, what the stage shows are. There is a night show every night, but because this is such a long cruise, we saw this on our 35-nighter also. Some nights they just put a movie in the world stage, which is perfectly fine with me. Holland actually gives free popcorn when they have their movie night, so totally okay with me. There's brand new stage shows for this cruise. So this is really neat. You can kind of look through and see. It makes it a little bit easier to kind of see everything that's going on. So I really like this. I liked it during the Hawaii cruise. It's really nice about this one. That's Kimberly, our cruise and travel director. She remembered us from our Zatterdam cruise last holiday season. So that was really neat. And then this talks about some of these supplemental entertainment activities. These are passenger-led. These are passengers, except for the Tech for Travelers. I feel like that is an actual Holland employee that does that. But some neat different, and the dance instructor I feel like works for Holland, but some neat activities. Holland also still does the actual like welcome aboard daily papers. So this was everything that was happening yesterday. It goes into all the activities for the day. This is the same information that's in the app, but they still put it on paper. Did their port profiles. So port profiles, that's another thing I like about Holland. It is available on your television. What the port profiles is it's like these little like 5 to 10 minute videos that talk about the different ports and activities, the currency, how to get ATMs, things like that. This is the entertainment tonight was the Grand World Voyage preview. We are going to go to that. And then it's got some highlights of things to come. That was neat. This next paper is very different. We've never seen it because we've never done anything like this, but it basically takes the world cruise and it breaks down every special night. Whether it's the block party, which is something new, I've never taken part in that before. If it's a dressy night, if it's a formal night, if it's a theme night, you've got your Super Bowl. Cinco de Mayo is happening on this cruise. It's all the different themed and entertainment nights, plus this other classic events. When are we having brunch? When is there the ice cream socials? You know, when are they doing the seafood boil, which is a very Holland thing. Also, this ship for specialty dining really only has Pinnacle Grill and Canaletto. So they are going to do a... Ooh, let me get you in focus here. Because the ship only has the two specialty dining restaurants, they're going to do a Taste of Tamarind and a Morimoto by Sue pop-ups, which is always nice. Tamarind is one of our favorite Holland restaurants, but this ship's too small. It doesn't have it. We had a nice welcome letter from the hotel general manager. He is retiring at the end of this cruise. 21 world cruises and 30 years with Holland, 31 years with Holland. And he is going to end it with the 2025 World Cruise. Amazing. This was also something that was really, really neat. C has a dairy allergy. So this is the first time I've ever seen this. The shore excursion department is welcome, happy to have you with us. Notice that she had a dairy allergy and said, hey, if you've booked anything with us that includes a meal or a snack, or if you do, please get this form to us so that we can let that tour know to ensure that you have something to eat. I've actually never seen that. We've had a time sometimes with these shore excursions on other lines. We don't do a lot of shore excursions through the ship, but we've done it before, and we do tend to pick ones that have lunch included and things like that. So it was kind of nice to see that they're looking to make sure that she can eat on them. And then if you're going overnight, they want to know in advance. We're not doing any overnights on this one. We did do an overnight during the 35-nighter. We stayed overnight in Tahiti. But this one, a lot of people will do the African ones to do the safaris. And so that's a different one. We got a notice about immigration. This has happened before where they have to take your passports from you. Holland's very, very good at it. Do not worry. We've had it twice where they've had to pull our passports mid-sailing and get them back to us. It's very organized. Would not at all worry about that. And then we've got a nice letter from the president welcoming us. She's new. She just took that position a few months ago, I want to say. But big party is planned for us on the 24th because the two Grand Voyages, they have a pole-to-pole. And this one they will meet. All right, as part of the sea day, today is our very first block party. Houseman came around, gave us some wine, gave us some treats. They brought me a soda because I don't drink. And it's just an event just so you meet your neighbors. So I've met so many people. So we got our long pants on because it is required for Holland for the dining room, for the main dining room for dinner. Lunch and breakfast, as long as you're not like swimwear, you're good, but dinner does require long pants. So we are off for our first meal in the main dining room of this voyage. All right, so for appetizers have arrived. C got the shrimp cocktail. Hers is modified slightly due to her dairy allergy, but delicious nonetheless. It looks really good. Those are some big shrimp for a cruise ship shrimp cocktail. They are looking good. And then I got the arancini. Already cut it open. You can see how cheesy it is. Looks delicious. Something I love about Holland is their bread service. These are all fresh baked. Holland bakes all their bread on board, so no preservatives, just good old fashioned bread. They have these softy rolls. There's one, let's see if I can find it for you. It's right under there. I've already had one. I don't want to have too much bread, but these softy rolls are my absolute favorite. Oh, they're just delicious. All right, so dinner has arrived. C got the New York strip and fries. It is modified. It normally comes with like an herb butter on it, but she can't have it due to the dairy. And for me, my absolute favorite, the Parmesan crusted chicken with mashed potatoes. It's got like some basil sauce. Oh, it is just delicious. Oh, love it. All right, dinner was absolutely delicious. For dessert, C has got the orange sorbet, because she can't have the dairy, but that looks amazing. And then it's the no sugar added dessert, but it just sounded good on the menu. It's like a strawberry cream. I pointed it out. Another good look on. We got some fresh coffee coming. Holland's coffee is delicious. It is brewed just for Holland. It's made somewhere near West Palm. It's grinded there. So looking good. Much better than the buffet last night. Much less chaotic. Much better food. Oh my goodness, that entire meal, fantastic, start to finish. Service was great, food was great. Holland does have really, really good food. So definitely, if you're coming on Holland, make sure you eat in the main dining room. It's, like I said, they do have the dress code. You got to wear the long pants. They get kind of not as strict about other things, but they are strict about you got to have those pants. But totally worth it. And with that, we are calling it a night. After the fantastic dinner, we kind of just piddled around the ship, meandered a little bit, had some fun in the casino, playing our little 30-cent, 35-cent slots. So far, we put in $10, and we've only lost $1.17. So for 2 nights, that's not bad. Not great, but not terrible. So, like I said, 124 days, you really got to watch that spinning in the casino. Saw the headline show tonight. It was an impressionist, Tyler Bryce. Phenomenal. He was so funny, and he was so good, and quite honestly, he had the best Kermit voice I have heard since Jim Henson himself. You would never have known it wasn't Jim Henson. So that's going to be tonight. Tomorrow, very first port stop of the trip, the Grand Cayman Islands, Georgetown, Grand Cayman. We've never been, so super excited to give it a go. Don't have any major plans. We're just going to take the tender boat over and kind of see what happens. Everyone says there's plenty of stuff to do there. You don't really need any plans, so we're going to check it out and find out. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and just come back tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Have a fantastic night.